I think that's pretty good fight. I would have to go with Tank, though. I would have to go with Tank.
Lamont will be moving up. What would he have to do to make that fight?
Oh, he moving up?
Yeah, it would be.
The heat is on as Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach prepare for their highly anticipated face-off on December 14th. What started as a simmering online beef has erupted into full-blown hostility, with neither fighter backing down. The stakes couldn't be higher, and fans are already buzzing with anticipation. This isn't just any fight, it's personal, and every move from here on out will shape their legacies.
No, he's the champion at 30.
Oh, okay, yeah. I agree with Tank.
What does he need to do to make this competitive?
Don't trade with him. You gotta box. Box, move, time, but it's difficult when you fight Tank, man.
As we head into the press conference week, the fire between Davis and Roach is reaching its boiling point, setting the stage for one of the most intense matchups of the year. For weeks, Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach have been exchanging jabs, insults, and challenges on social media. What began as casual trash talk on X, formerly Twitter, has now escalated into a heated rivalry. The world has been watching, and with every tweet, the anticipation has only grown.
More Texas shot. And also, like I tell people, Tank can box when he want to box.
But the back and forth didn't stay online for long. Roach has been itching for a fight with Davis for years, calling him out relentlessly, and now the time has come to prove who really has the upper hand. Fans quickly noticed that Roach isn't like Davis's previous opponents. He's bold, brash, and determined. This is not just a title fight for him, it's a chance to settle old scores.
For this fight for a minute too. So he got it. Be careful what you wish for.
And what's more, Roach has history on his side. The two have faced off twice in the amateur scene, with Davis walking away victorious each time. But Roach is convinced that things will be different this time, and he's out to show that he's not the underdog everyone thinks he is. The rivalry took an even more personal turn when Davis and Roach had a fiery live video confrontation ahead of their first press conference. It was no longer about who could tweet the loudest. This was face-to-face, raw emotion, and a battle of wills.
We weren't able to make the grand arrivals yesterday. I know sometimes, like Canelo, I'm sure he doesn't want to go to the arrival, doesn't want to talk to us and all our questions, but...
During the exchange, Roach wasted no time in trying to get under Davis's skin, taunting him and claiming that Davis had been dodging him for far too long. "Why are you running from me, Tank?" Roach sneered, clearly enjoying the role of provocateur. Davis, not one to be outdone, fired back with equal intensity, questioning Roach's motives and determination. "Why are you chasing me so hard, bro? You ain't on my level," Davis retorted, his usual confidence on full display. But Roach didn't flinch. In fact, his calm composure seemed to rattle Davis more than the insults.
Just to be here today, fighting in the MGM thing on, you know what I mean? A great event. You know what I mean?
Thank you, guys.
Tank, when you got in the fight?
Roach has made it clear that he's not just here to talk, he's here to win. The confrontation ended with both fighters promising absolute destruction, leaving fans even more hyped for what's to come. At the official press conference, the tension that had been brewing for weeks reached a fever pitch. The room was electric as both fighters stood face to face for the first time since their war of words began. Fans had been eagerly waiting for this moment.
I think it's a great fight. Everybody talking all that stuff about why each side took the fight.
If Shakur Stevenson ran to matchroom, if Devin Haney is still suspended, who do you want Gervonta Davis to fight? Lomachenko admittedly backed out the fight, so who do y'all expect Gervonta Davis to fight?
And it did not disappoint. Gervonta Davis, known for his knockout power and intimidating presence, wasted no time letting Roach know what's in store for him. "I'm going to destroy you in that ring," Davis said with a cold intensity. Roach, however, remained cool and collected, his calm demeanor a stark contrast to Davis's aggressive energy. "You've been running from me for years. I'm here to settle this once and for all," Roach replied, his eyes locked on Davis. Unlike Davis's previous opponents, who have often seemed rattled by his bravado, Roach looked unshaken. His confidence comes from a deep sense of purpose. This is more than just another fight for him. It's a shot at redemption and an opportunity to prove to the world that he's been underestimated for too long.
You got more to do, guys.
I don't know. Right, Dallas.
You got Dallas?
As Roach reminded the audience, "We've fought before. You know what I bring to the ring." The exchange of words only added more fuel to the fire, as both men promised that come fight night, they would be leaving everything in the ring. The press conference made one thing crystal clear: neither fighter is backing down, and this fight is going to be one for the history books.
Now, we feel like there's unfair criticism because Lamont Roach not being as known fighter.
People want to do that. That's what fans do. You know what I'm saying? They're going to give up bad criticism.
While the feud between Davis and Roach is captivating, some critics have questioned whether Roach is the right opponent for Davis at this stage of his career. Davis has been accused of cherry-picking his fights, with some claiming that Roach, who is moving up from super featherweight, 130 pounds, to lightweight, 135 pounds, for this bout, doesn't pose a real threat.
Gervonta Tank Davis was being ducked. Shakur Stevenson ducked him. Lomachenko ducked him openly. Errol didn't want to fight this year. At the same time, Lamont Roach versus Tank is trash.
Many boxing fans expected Davis to take on bigger names in the division, like Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, or Ryan Garcia. But the reality is, Roach earned his shot. The World Boxing Association, WBA, granted him special permission to challenge Davis for the lightweight title, and Roach believes this is his moment to shine. While some fans may be sleeping on Roach, he's determined to prove that he's more than capable of pulling off a massive upset. Despite the growing tension and the personal animosity between the two fighters, not all boxing fans are sold on this matchup. Some have voiced their discontent online, suggesting that Davis is taking the easy route by fighting a smaller opponent. In response, Davis's camp has stacked the undercard with top-tier talent in an effort to boost the event's overall appeal. But will this strategy work? It remains to be seen whether the casual boxing fan will be swayed by a strong undercard or if the main event will fail to live up to expectations. With all eyes on Davis, the pressure is on to deliver a fight that lives up to the hype. This fight is about more than just belts. For Gervonta Tank Davis, a win will solidify his reputation as one of the most dangerous and marketable fighters in the sport. Davis currently holds an impressive record of 30 wins, with 29 of those victories coming by way of knockout. His ability to end fights with a single punch has made him a must-watch fighter, but his critics argue that he has yet to face the best competition in the lightweight division. For Lamont Roach, this fight is the biggest opportunity of his career. At 29, he holds a record of 23 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. Roach is no stranger to tough competition, but stepping into the ring against Davis is a whole new challenge. Roach has won his last 6 fights and enters this bout with everything to gain and nothing to lose. If he can upset Davis, he'll not only claim the WBA lightweight title, but also cement his place among boxing's elite. No matter who wins, the outcome of this fight will have massive implications for the future of the lightweight division. Names like Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, and Shakur Stevenson are all in the mix, and everyone's looking to be crowned the king of the division. If Davis wins, the pressure will only mount for him to take on one of the top contenders. Fans have been clamoring for a showdown between Davis and one of these elite fighters, and a victory over Roach will only make those calls louder. On the flip side, if Roach pulls off the upset, it will shake up the division in a major way. Roach will have gone from being a relative underdog to a major player, and the entire landscape of the division could change overnight. Okay guys, for the best updates on boxing news, moments, events, and actions, subscribe to Knockout Updates and turn on notifications to never miss out on quality content, and check out our other videos. Until next time, peace out.